All right, now we're ready to put the boxes together. And of course, we run into another what you do. All right, now I want you to see what I'm doing here. All right, we're gonna get all the boxes together. We'll line up as much of the framework as we can, the long ends, of course. And let's see if we can make it line up. So I don't know if we can or not. There we go. All right, now the reason that we're doing that is because then we can put our glue all out at once and not have to sit here and try and glue and re-glue all the time. Now I'm going through some glue here. Okay, I got some on order. I got it gonna come in here in the next day or so. But you can see what I'm doing, okay? And I want these surfaces to all have some glue on them. Now we're gonna put a screw through them, so it's not as important as if we was doing the old-fashioned way. And some of them old boys use wood pins and wood glue, and that's all they did. I'm not handy enough to be doing stuff like that. Okay, I'm just an old boy that I carried mail for a living. It would have been nice for me if I'd have went out and learned me a good craft, but I didn't. And I can't sit here and tell you what a great, investment I've made with all my time, because I didn't. But I tell you what I have learned. I have learned that if you'll take stuff like this, then what you do is you make it to where it'll be easier in the long run by holding them together like this and squirting that line of glue right down through there. The trick is to make sure you get some on that last board. I don't know why it is. I'm sure there's a reason. But you see that right there? Okay. I want to make sure that I get some glue in here. All I want to do is seal the joint. That's all I'm doing. This is not rocket science, people. Okay. I just want something in there. Like I said, I'm going to put screws through here. So I want something to help keep it together in the interim. If something gets a little bit loose, then I got something that I'm backing up on. That's what you do, okay? In life, have a backup plan. If I can speak for a minute, everything don't go my way. So I have to make sure that I'm ready for it to go whichever way it happens to go. Now, I got those right there done, and now I can do these right here. Once again, the same thing, lining them up. I'm trying to get the ends together that match. See that? And that'll let those grooves be wide open for me to put that glue on. See? Put some glue on that top one too. That right there, that's the weakest. The one. If y'all watched that video earlier where I reattached that one piece of hive that had unsealed, that's the weakest part of the hive. Is that one little place right there, because there's nothing to support it. It's not, you can break it loose and get away with it. Okay, so don't think that the hive's destroyed if you don't have that. That's not true. Now you see, I'm just putting this in here, smushing it down like that right there, and that's what you do. All right, now, and we're gonna put our bodies together, hive bodies that is. All right, here's how you do it. Watch this real quick. All right, these guys come up here. This guy goes right here, and it slides. This is a V-vor hive. Okay, it was cut to slide in just like this right here. If it ain't gonna make a fool out of me. Let's see here. It's got a little paint on it there. So we're gonna make me look like an idiot here, which is not hard, by the way. Not always. There we go. Okay. We take the other one. Boom, right here. We're gonna do the same thing. Just put it over there. Wrong way. We're good. Upside down. That's what it is. Okay. Got it around there eventually, didn't I? It took me a minute. Okay. That's two. And that's two. That's up. And that's up. All right. We're looking good here. Looking right here. And I'm seeing. Y'all catch me? And what you do? I didn't glue the bottom side of that other 4 right there, and now I've got unglued sides. And what you do is you always check on yourself. Now, you know, when I stop making mistakes, I'm gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? So understand that you're gonna make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Correct them. Go back and fix them. In life, as well as anything else. And when my children were coming up and stuff, and they would do stuff, and they'd say, "Oh, Daddy, I'm sorry." And I tell them, I said, "Don't be sorry, son. Be better." Or, "Don't be sorry, daughter. Be better." You know, you've got it in you to be better, and it's up to you. If it's going to happen, it's going to be because you chose to be better. Nobody can make you do it. All right? It's not going to happen. There's not some magic pill somewhere, you know. So if you're not going to do it, it's not going to get done. Now look right here. One more. Got to get that one right there. All right. It's not that you made a mistake. It's that you didn't go back and fix it. That's generally speaking. That's why most people become angry with you in a mistake. It's not that you made the mistake, but that you refuse to go back and fix it. Everybody who's ever been in any form of management understands that people make mistakes. So I can get this rascal on here. Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not wanting to help me at all. All right, we'll start there. And what you do is push it up there like that. You hit it straight down. See that? Because you want it to go in that slot. There we go. Gentle love taps. And you take your hammer. Now, what you do is don't take your hammer and hit it. Take your hammer and that's why you got the other side of your hammer. Not really why you got it, but that's what it's for when you're doing this. Okay, see that? Look at that, isn't that pretty? You come back around, seal your box in. Make those cracks go away in as far as you can. Okay. Now you get as much of those cracks covered up as you can, and that way your box will be a good and solid box. See? That's what you do. And you take your square. Always put your square on the box, okay? And make sure that rascal is square, because if you don't, when you put it on the hive, it will have its own idea of what it ought to look like. All right, and that's what you do. Now, got that one built right there. We're going to put some screws in it, but let's go ahead, and we've got glue on these guys, so let's go ahead before we start putting screws in them. Let's go ahead and start taking care of this. Now let's see. Here's those 2 that we didn't get glue on. We'll go ahead and take care of that before we start putting anything up. Now I'm getting glue all over my fingers here. If glue bothers you, you're in trouble. But that's, you know, it's just part of the game. Gonna get some glue on you. And I remember when I was a kid in school, we used to love to take that old glue right there and make you make your fingerprints. Did y'all ever do that? Heck, some of y'all so young, y'all didn't even have Elmer's glue in school. But it was fun to have, I'll tell you that now. And then I'm gonna glue this other one down here. And that's what you do. You got to make sure that you're doing your part, okay? Yeah, look at that. I got a bunch of glue in there. I missed that little corner down there. Remember what I told you about? That's the weakest part. Is I want to make sure that I get glue right there. I'm gonna take some of this glue I got over here. I'm sniffleizing it here, stealing it, because I want to make sure that corner right there, that's the weakest part of the box, in my estimation. All right, so here we go. This time, let's do it like this. Let's put the 2 sides on and see if that works any easier. That might be a what you do, you don't know. All right, let's see. It ain't Ain't wanting to go any more than the oven did it? I thought I'd use that for a little brace, but it ain't work for flip. No, that ain't gonna work. And that's okay too, folks. Listen, knowing what don't work can be as valuable as knowing what does, okay? Edison said he knew 1,000 some odd ways to not make a light bulb. He did not say, I failed. He said he determined that those ways didn't work. All right, see I'm wiggling this to get it in? That's what you do. You gotta, you gotta do different little things to make these things work in so that you've got the right formula. Okay, now look, see this? This should slide right in there, and it does. All right, now we got it. Okay, good. Now, that tells me that what you do is put the sides on first, and then come back and put the tops on. Okay? Make sure your handles are all up. Now watch this. All right? The grooves are made so that the short side slides into the long side. Okay? I'm rediscovering this stuff, folks. I put together a few boxes, and every time I do, it seems like I'm learning something new every time. But that's the way this has got to go here, because I can see where the make on the mark on it is. All right, that is going through. Let's see what we got here. So just don't want to play. What I'll do is I'm gonna put this one down, because I'm gonna pull this one around where you can watch what I'm doing. All right, see this one over here? It's not going down real well. That one right there is the one that seems to be holding me back. Maybe it's this corner right here. The weakest part of the hive, like I told you, is over there making the most trouble. Y'all ever notice it when if you've got a little toe that hurts, it commands the whole body? That's kind of the way it works. All my neighbors know I'm making bee boxes. Yeah, you see I'm using the hammer this time. These guys are up a little further than I like them. And I want to make sure they know I'm not fixing to be fooling around with them. All right, now, and I'm gonna put it back over here. You see that crack right there? Unacceptable. All right, good deal. There you go. And now we got those two boxes. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put a square on it. Why? Because that's what you do. And it's square, I like it. All right, we're gonna put the rest of these boxes together. What we're gonna do first though, I'm gonna show you what we do with the boxes. All right, we're gonna put some screws in them, because the glue, as wonderful as it is not enough, okay? We're gonna put screws in each one of these right here. And what you do is, you're just gonna put this screw right here. Okay, we're not trying to go deep in there. All right, we're just trying to get it on the money here. As you can see, I got a hole in each one of these. Okay, this is gonna screw the short side into the long side of the box. Now, you can do this any which way you want to. It doesn't matter. This is not a what you do. This is just a what I'm doing. And the only reason I'm doing it this way, so I want you to get an idea how many screws I'm actually putting in there. These are 1 5/8 inch screws. I've got to get through this part right here, and that's all the screw that's going to be through there. Okay, so I'm going to put multiple screws in there so that it holds well. That's all we're doing. Okay, not trying to push this thing through. It'll break the wood. Okay, this is an impact drill, so it'll push that screw straight on down in there and break the wood. So what you do is you don't let it go at full speed. Okay, that's what you do. You're slowing down. That's what I want it to do right there. I want it to flush. I don't want it to push into the wood. Okay. Yeah, see that? Spin it over. Do the same thing on the back. And we'll be through with this box. Okay? Woo. That's a lot of screws in there, isn't it? Now, I have taken and screwed them from side to side as well, but it's just not necessary. And you use up a whole lot more screws. Screws aren't expensive, but waste is still waste. I try to be a good steward of everything I've got. And, you know, I think that's an important thing for people, to steward everything that the Lord has put under your hand. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay. Now, if you got any questions, if you're going to build you some boxes, if you're going to take up beekeeping, I'd be proud to, you know, touch base with you and tell you what I do and what I see, and, you know, we'll just have a good old time. All right. In the meantime, we're just going to put these down just like we did the other ones. Remember, we're not trying to batten that board down. You see, you got this gap right here. I can go back and put a filler in that gap if I want to. The bees will actually fill it with propolis. The hive, beehive, is one of the most coolest places on the world, because it is hermetically sealed with propolis, and there's nothing in the beehive. They throw everything else out. Now, see that right there? I don't really like that. They will propolis it. It will be filled. We'll put one in here and see what it looks like real quick. See whether it's going to seal down for me. And what you do is you go straight down. See? And it cracked the wood. That makes me upset. All right, but it is sealed now. And that's what we got. That's the sealed box right there. And now we'll do the other one. But God bless you. Thanks for watching. Get ready. We'll have another What You Do later.